okay?
Oh, God. Oh, I don't know.
I know. You okay?
No.
Oh.
I tore my ACL again, and even Arlo can't believe it. 7 years ago, I tore my ACL the first time, and I didn't realize how bad it was then because I was able to put on my knee sleeve and go through the rest of the day. I kept skating, and actually I was making things worse. The next day I woke up, I was still able to walk, but I had to limp, and it was very bad. And then this time, Arlie, you're so grassy, Arlie. And this time, when I did tear my ACL, I was jumping over this wall, doing this competition thing, and I landed wrong. Freak accident. And the crazy thing is that I just had surgery on this one in March, and now 7 or 8 months later, basically, I just tore this one. And I had this old ACL injury from 7 years ago. I retweaked it in 2021, 2022, gave me a few little issues. All of 2023, it felt amazing. It was great. And so I decided, like, hey, in March of this year, 2024, I'm gonna go ahead and get surgery, which I did. Great surgery. Rehab went fantastic. Coincidentally, I had my 8-month follow-up for this knee this past Monday. Shooting this video today is Thursday, and I had to tell the doctor that I tore my other ACL. And the reason how I found out is I knew it was bad. I couldn't put any weight on it the day that it happened, and I got an MRI within the hour. So shout out to First Look MRI. They have locations in Brazelton, Alpharetta, and Brookhaven, near the Atlanta area. They also have locations in Texas and Colorado as well. Dr. Brian Gay and his team, they got me in within the hour of this happening. Actually, when I called them, within 30 minutes, I was there. They got me right in and felt like I was in and out in 20 minutes. So getting an MRI and my knee wasn't bad. You could see the video here. Click the link down in the description or in the comments section. I do have a video to what it was like getting an MRI on my knee. And overall, it was a pleasant experience. I think if you get an MRI anywhere else, maybe your head or your neck, chest, cervical, spine, you might be a little bit claustrophobic, so you can try an open MRI. In Brazelton here in Georgia, they have an open MRI machine that you can use there. So, but what I like about that, what I did is that it gives the power to the patient. So I got an MRI within the hour. I found out later that day that, guys, I got the video report, and I found out that I had a torn ACL and meniscus tears, just like in my left knee, but it was a little bit worse, I think. Bigger flap, meniscus kind of hanging around in there, and so that's why I decided to pull the trigger and get surgery as fast as possible. If there was a partial tear, I probably could have tried stem cells, but with a full tear, there's going to be no repair, and I don't want to risk it. I treat myself like an athlete, even though I'm not a, like 𝘘𝘀𝘀𝗲 𝗍𝗶 Jr. or whoever, because I know he's got a couple ACL injuries and surgeries, but or Adrian Peterson, who set the rushing record. I think that year in the NFL afterwards, which is kind of crazy. But, those guys are doing 8 to 16 hours of rehab every day. Although my 8 hours of rehab initially maybe didn't compare. But, when you're a high-level performing athlete, you get the best care and treatment. And, I try and perform like one. I like to run with my dog Arlo. You saw, like, I sprint with him. I was beginning to do lateral cuts in physical therapy. And so for me, wanting to get surgery, I want to be at my best. Now, if I'm just going to walk and just be normal, yeah, I think this thing it will heal on its own, because I had a full tear and 2 meniscus tears on my left knee and had the ACL reconstruction, and it was great. Now, also, the amount of rehab, never missing a beat on my physical therapy, really helped out a ton. So, but surgery scheduled for about 2.5 weeks. And, looking back, why is this happening again? I mean, it's just so many things happened to me this year, getting surgery on this knee, my dad passing away. Nobody knows, really, not a lot of people, but the saddest day of my life, that happened a month ago today, 1 month ago today. And I could talk about it now, but man, rest in peace, Dad. I can't let my head go there because I'll just start getting emotional. So But I bring that up because my dad was in the Army and I'm doing this military style obstacle course and I wanted to honor him. And Dad, you'd be so proud that I'm gonna crush it today at this event. And in the second event, I did the 20-foot rope climb 3 times, had a great time. And then I get to the second event, supposed to do 5 wall climbs, this 8-foot wall, jump over it and just tear my knee. I didn't even really get to compete. And because I remember I pray to my dad every day, that he's that he's doing well, and I pray to God, and I was asking God and my dad for strength and courage and all these things, and so I always try and be an optimist. If you can't tell, obviously, these are bad things that have happened to me, and I could just throw a pity party and be sad and cry and not just be miserable, or I could just move forward, and that's what I got to do. And I know my dad, he would have been shocked that this happened to me, but I'm no stranger to adversity, and I feel it's only going to make me better. But I feel this time around, I did a poor job the first time documenting my ACL rehab. Although I do have a lot of clips on TikTok. I did a few YouTube shorts, but I was too concerned about the captions. So going around this time forward, I'm not going to worry about the captions. I'm not probably going to do as many shorts. I'm just going to do as much long-form content as I can. And maybe God wanted me to give you a better documentation of my journey. So I got a fresh torn ACL right now, and it is tough to walk around on, but I'm moving around, I'm doing well, and I'm going to get surgery in 2.5 weeks, and I will document that process. But going back, even the reason I probably wasn't going to bring up my dad passing, but I was like I was just praying about it. I have his flag. He was in the military, and so the VA, they gave me a flag, and we're still supposed to do his burial in Savannah, and I would pray and put my hand on that flag. Dad, give me strength, give me courage, give me the ability to do well and train hard, and even though I got injured, I don't feel like I was let down or anything. It was just a freak accident. And in the nature of me competing and doing crazy things and jumping, and I could always get hurt. So that's the chance I was taking. But I brought that up because I was asking for strength and courage, and and I just got a little bit of a setback. But it's going to be an opportunity because I feel like God wants me to do a better job sharing my journey. So that's why I'm here. That's why you're watching this video. I'm going to do the best job this time forward, recording and documenting everything I'm going to be doing to rehab my knee. And I think it'll be a good recovery. So yeah, I'll just say, if you tear your ACL, you've got to have a very strong other leg, because you're going to be doing so much on that leg. You're going to be sitting down on the toilet favoring that leg. You're going to be getting up. Even right now in this position, I can't get up without rolling over and standing up and pushing myself up. So Arlo, come here, get out of the sun. Arlo's wanting to come inside. Come here, Arlie. So you have to put all your weight on one leg, and if you're not strong and you're not fit, tearing your ACL can be horrible. This one was worse because the day that it happened, I was going to try and, my knee's bad, but let me try. And I tried to jump the wall again, and I got that shock and that weight shift. And it's the instability. I couldn't bear any weight on that leg. Crazy. So I hobbled around. There was the EMTs on staff. They came by at this event, and I got on the golf cart, drove me to my car, and we went to the first look MRI, and I got my MRI, and I love that place because, like I already said, you can get a video report and MRI for less than like $700 or about that much. Video report within 90 minutes if you paid extra to do it, or you get it later that day or within 24 hours. And a radiologist, doctor, will go over everything. Now, they're not your doctor, and they're not going to tell you what to do. They're like, hey, I would probably see an orthopedic surgeon and talk about this. So that's what I did. Got the MRI. Fortunately, within the event, the tear happened Saturday. I had my follow-up appointment Monday. Sometimes you can't get these things going as fast. And I have a trip to Germany and Austria, like I said, December 17th. And so if I get my surgery on the 11th, I'm cleared and I can fly. I'm a little conscious that it might be a little bit of swelling and stuff, so I'm gonna have to elevate my leg. The flight might be a little off, but I remember within 30 to 40 days, geez, I was walking, I was walking the second day out of surgery, which is amazing. Crutches day 1, and you can see here I was walking at Costco day 2 for 20 minutes, and that was a workout. Right now it feels like 2 weeks out of surgery, having this ACL tear, but I'm icing, I'm hypervolting, I'm e-stimming, I'm stretching 2 hours a day, and I'm gonna get full, as best as I can, get the inflammation down and get this range of motion in my knee, and then I'm gonna come around and be better. So what I'm doing right now, as you can see in this video, I'll wake up in the morning, I stretch my hamstring up and down, I kick the leg across with my stretch band, across the body and away from the body. And then also I get on the foam roller, I roll out my back because my back and my hips are getting a little bit tight. And so I'm just leaning over side to side to try and stretch my back and hips out a little bit. And using the foam roller is super beneficial. I use this just about every morning when I wake up. I hop on the roller, I roll up my back. So anybody watching this is a really good tool. Also the HyperVolt I've had since 2018, amazing. Shout out to HyperVolt. I have my original one. It's never busted, it's never broken. And I've gotten some other massage guns too. Along the years that have been, either sent to me or I've used, but this has been the OG. I use that every morning on my calf, my shin, my quad, my hamstring, behind the knee, my hip, my glute, my lower back, and it really, when you have those pains, especially after surgery or after a tear, other muscles in your body get disrupted. That kinetic chain is disturbed, and so I have to massage these muscles to loosen them up because they get tight and they're, just stiff. And so that's been helping, icing to keep the swelling down, and then yeah, it's going to be quite a journey, but I'm going to do the best I can to document it here, share this experience with you. So hopefully, if you're going through this, you're not alone. Things could always be worse. Like I think breaking my ankle, I could have shattered my tibia, fibia, or I couldn't walk at all. Like I'm walking the next day, even after surgery. I pray that this surgery on my right knee will be just as good as my left, if not better, so I can be walking the very next day like I was without crutches. That is the goal, and yeah, I just pray to come back stronger, and I will be better, I'll be lighter, I will be faster. I will improve because, I always look at these setbacks as opportunities to come back better than you were before. And I'm only 40, so I feel a little young. I feel like I'm just getting started, although this technically kind of set me back. I'm just going to use it as a springboard to be better. And like I already said, those 5 things. If I'm ever doing events, I got to be more mindful, looking at my surroundings, make sure I have a sleeve on if I'm going to be doing something crazy just to help, protect my joints. Be a little bit lighter, make sure I have my stability training down, and not do things too soon after surgery. So those are my 5 learning lessons. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, if you'd like, please like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My name is Frank Wall. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach, and I'm going to do the best damn job I can to help you feel, move, and look better with mobility training and nutrition. And I will keep posting you updates along the way, what I'm doing to get in better shape, to help rehab this knee, what I'm doing before surgery, what I'm doing after surgery, and how we can all be better together, because your health is your #1 priority. And even my richest clients will tell me that your health is #1, because you can't take care of your family, you can't honor God, or you can't do anything. I mean, you can still praise God, right? But you got to put yourself first, and you got to nurture your health, because then, when you're in good health, you can be, give thanks to God, or pray to, be better, or pray for the great things that you do have. And then you can take care of your family, you can take care of your other loved ones and people that are around you that you care about, because you gotta take care of your health, because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of those that you love and care for. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.